Rassel had been driving trucks for years, but this was the first time his route took him so far into the hills. The night was thick with fog, and the rain had been falling for hours, drumming softly on the roof of his truck. The roads here were lonely. The kind of lonely where you could drive for 30 minutes without seeing a single light, a single person. Just the endless black ribbon of road disappearing into the dark. At 2:27 a.m., Rassel's GPS froze. The screen glowed weakly, stuck on a loading icon. He cursed under his breath and reached for the old paper map in his glove box. The headlights caught a small, crooked wooden sign on the side of the road. Old River Bridge, shortcut to Mer. The paint was faded, the arrow pointing into a narrow road swallowed by trees. He hesitated. He had deliveries to make. A shortcut would save him an hour. He turned. The road twisted and narrowed, branches scraping along the sides of his truck like skeletal fingers. Finally, the trees opened, and there it was. A rusting iron bridge stretching over a wide, black river. The rain fell harder now, tapping and ringing against the bridge's old metal beams. Rassel drove slowly onto it, his headlights casting long, distorted shadows. Halfway across, his lights caught a figure standing dead center on the bridge. She wore a pale dress, soaked through, clinging to her thin frame. Her head hung low, dark hair covering most of her face. Rassel slowed, leaning out the window. "Hey, are you okay?" No answer. The water dripped from her fingers in slow, steady drops. As he drove past her, she began to move. Not walking, not turning, just slowly lifting her head toward him. Her face was a deathly gray, her lips almost blue. And her eyes, nothing but black. Not dark brown, not shadowed. Black like two holes where her soul should be. Panic surged through Rassel. He pressed the accelerator and sped across the last stretch of the bridge. Then, in his rearview mirror, the bridge was gone. In its place was the wide, dark river, stretching endlessly. No structure, no sign it had ever been there. His breath quickened. His hands gripped the wheel so tightly his knuckles turned white. Nearly an hour later, he saw the warm glow of a small gas station. Inside, the old man behind the counter gave him a long, hard look. "You look like you've seen the dead," the man said flatly. Rassel tried to laugh it off, but the words came tumbling out. The shortcut, the bridge, the woman. The old man's face grew pale. "That bridge collapsed 15 years ago," he said quietly, "on the night of a wedding. The bride's car went over the edge. They never found her body." Rassel left without another word, heart pounding. But when he climbed into the truck, his stomach dropped. The passenger seat was soaked, dripping wet, as though someone had been sitting there through the rain. On the seat, in a shallow pool of water, lay a single white flower. Fresh, untouched, moral. Not every passenger you meet on the road is still among the living.